chat, where we left this earlier, or rather last week, France had conquered the fictional country of Belgium. It seemed rude to leave our lowland brothers occupied by the menace that is France. So with German help, we successfully fought off the French and liberated the lowland provinces of Flanders and Wallonia and welcomed them back to the Dutch people. These fists, you can see, are not turmoil, as the game suggests. As we all good Dutch people know, they are in fact the fists of the Belgians raised in joy at being reunited with their rightful lords and masters. But what it does mean is, the good thing is, this means we've just acquired a whole bunch of population and quite a nice little heavy industrial base. Downside is, it means we've got to really sort out what the fuck our economy is doing. We're also receiving an insane amount of subsidies from France for the next 5 years, which is good because we're running at minus 537% bureaucracy, because it's going to take us 5 years to undo the weird corruption that the fictional state of Belgium put in these lowlanders' minds to suggest that they were an independent people. Yeah, they've lit bonfires of celebration, which is nice. So the good news is our subsidies from France should last almost exactly as long as it takes us to absorb them. So this is good news. In other news, we have reminded the Boers and the Zulus that they too are truly Dutch at heart, and they have been reunited with our empire as well. We are also colonizing over in the New World. We are going to need to source ourselves some opium soon. And I think what we might want to do after we've unpicked the economy is just have a think about maybe doing a war to secure some opium access. So we will probably do a bit of that. Up for Histofacts, still have 2 in the buffer from last stream. Yeah, give me a bit to settle in, and then I will Histofact you, as I am pretty much just back from the office and ran upstairs to get the computer on. But let me brain focus on unpicking this economy, and then we will Histofact. And we'll try and do some Dutch ones. Right. First things first. So what did we acquire from here? We picked up a lot of tooling workshops, which is genuinely good news. They are currently on steel tools. So let's have a look at our tooling industry in general. All right, we're doing steel tools across the board. How is that leaving us? Well, we won't truly know until the devastation and everything else subsides. But I think we're likely to keep the tooling workshops. They have a lot of arts academies, because the AI just fucking loves building arts academies. I suspect they are going in the bin. We have finally got some chemical plants, but that does mean we need to massively improve our sulfur income, because we are now very short on sulfur. Now I'm tempted to drop that down to LeBlanc for now. But let's have a look. So we would need to secure another 179 sulfur. In terms of sulfur production, I don't think we produce any here. We do have lead mines now, thank God, which is going to be really nice. And we got some logging, that's good. Nice lot of railways. We are now connected to Luxembourg as well. Which, I mean, it doesn't do much, but does mean our false teeth supply is secured for the near future. Maybe, chat, it's time to invade South America. So do we actually have any sulfur supplies? Can build some gold mines there. Do we have any sources of sulfur? So we do have the potential for it in the Dutch East Indies, which presumably we're not building up on yet. So Dutch Eastern New Guinea, basically. Which is where? That's Dutch Western New Guinea. I mean, we've got 4k peasants there, which isn't really helping. Not overly convinced that is immediately viable as a source of sulfur. Now, I'm actually tempted to bin off these logging camps for now, because we've just acquired a ton of logging. So I think that's more of a priority as this stuff. I think we really need sulfur. What that probably means in the short term is we really should stop using it in chemical plants, given that we don't have any of it. So for now, let's drop you back to that. Because at least that means we're only going to be missing 91 odd there. Now we are going to be short on some stuff, but fertilizer we're not really using. Now that means we probably should be using fertilizer. That's going to massively spike fertilizer usage. Which is no bad thing. Steel mills are good. Yeah, we are really short on iron and coal now. We have acquired another arms industry. I feel like it might be worth us dropping that down for now. Because I think we're reasonably well set in terms of production of it. I suspect we can do some butchering. It's not really going to increase tools prices, but let's actually do that. I think coal and iron. No, we really want to go to explosives when we're going to do that. The problem is the mortality. Now, are we really using a lot of lead at the moment? Where's my lead? Because this could mean we can now flip lead mines to... So where's our lead going? It'll be going to the munitions and the glassworks. Now I assume we have some glassworks around. Pretty certain we've got some dye production. Right, how many furniture factories are we running? We're running in Wallonia. Can you just not? How about you go back down to that? And how about you go to non-luxury furniture? Our glassworks are all on lead. Now we can probably... We could arguably go prioritize glass and then do that. That's probably a better balance. See, that's the problem, is we really need to be doing that, but that's just going to cost us an enormous amount. Arms industries, yeah, we can probably leave them for now. Motor industries are fine. We do finally have some munitions plants. We will go services. We're still short on transportation. I feel like killing some arts academies might be a good idea. But I'd like you all for now to tone it down a bit. Everyone's on standardized filing, that's good. I feel like we're going to up that. Sector academia is fine. Armies. I want everyone on skirmish. I want everyone on mobile. Maybe we need to get our ammunition going before we do this. Right. Our art academies are like removing garden weeds. The AI does love building them. Right, I think that's everything we kind of want to do. So we could really do working out where we want to invade to get a ton of sulfur. Suggestions taken, chat. Because sulfur is very much on our shopping list right now. Japan does have sulfur. They also have more troops than us. Like if we built more armies, we could go for them. We also need to secure our opium supplies. So we need to have a think about where. Like we might want to be rocking up in Tonkin Bay. You got to feel sorry for that one unemployed guy. Like everyone's like, Dave, just get a job. Rocking up in Tonkin Bay never went wrong for anyone ever. No, exactly. Surprising lack of sulfur. Oh, hey, Brunei. What you doing? Dave is the one guy that makes everyone else look busy. Can look at solve. Yeah, I mean, I could just do that rather than just clicking around. I mean, for now, I can buy it off other people. Just not convinced it's a long-term strategy. Actually, I think I want production, don't I? Does that only show me on my provinces? Do you like that flag? In the long time you're in Australia, this is true. We are basically on our probably at least last playthrough of this for a while. Okay, right. Well, we've kind of probably sorted some sulfur supplies out. Assuming we have, can we in the short term? Right. There are surpluses. We still have a huge deficit of wood. Get some of that off the Germans. Just try and take the edge off the crisis. Well, it's a big deal, we should. Rather buy it off. Really short on booze. Anyone want to sell us porcelain? Some sort of building view. It's the one of the three on the right hand side of the item on the Dutch market. Yeah, there's definitely a way you can show shit on the map that we're not using most of. Again, we can cancel some of these when we hopefully right size the market. Right, let's see how this shakes out. Losing power rank. I just kicked France's ass. It's a bit odd that beer isn't a trade route. Yeah, I mean, they're kind of trying to strike the balance between micro and play, so So they're building a steel mill in Transvaal, where it's like least useful. Good job. GGAI. The Patriotic Party have won over the Liberal Union. Does that mean we can boot them out and get them in? I mean, sure, why not? Does get us the evangelical church in, which is never fun, but... opening a can of San Pellegrino. That's what I was doing. Now, I don't think there's any laws we really want. We're kind of well set on laws. It would be quite nice to restrict child labour. The landowners will get pissed off by that. But, I mean... it's not like they're a powerful group anymore. Can't get multiculturalism. Health system would be nice. Let's try for a health system. Yeah, I feel a war of opium conquest coming on. Shall we have a go? At Hanoi. Because Hanoi would give us some nice dyes and stuff as well. Which would be nice. And I promised you some histo facts, didn't I? Let me have a think. Let me have a think. Just having a quick scroll through my random notes that I keep. I've really not got a lot of Dutch stuff in there, which surprises me. Oh, I could do like, so I was talking about him so I was talking about him on Twitter yesterday evening. But obviously, Battle of Waterloo, which is, you know, Dutch adjacent, it's Dutch now. Like kind of forgotten figures from it, and one of whom is Prince Bernhard of Saxe-Weimar, who is essentially one of the Allied commanders, and on the sort of the day before the Battle of the Waterloo, he's the one who realises that the vital crossroads at Quatre Bras is just entirely unprotected, and that if Napoleon in any way sends a force down that way, he's going to essentially massively split the British and Prussians off. What nobody realises is that's exactly what Napoleon's doing, and Ney is marching that way with half his army. And Prince Bernhard on his own initiative, essentially seizes the crossroads with his Saxon troops, I think. Sort of mixed Saxon-Dutch force. And essentially holds it throughout the evening and overnight until the morning when Wellington can rush up reserves. He ends up later in life being appointed commander of the Dutch East Indies Army. So he actually ends up over this side of the world later in life, which is quite impressive, really. I'm just going to look to see if there's anything interesting about him. His daughter Amalia married Prince Henry of the Netherlands. Fascinating. His residence in Batavia, now Jakarta, was later used for the sessions of the Volksraad, the quasi-legislative of Dutch East Indies. It's now owned by the Indonesian Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Interesting. See that one on the visit list. But yeah, fascinating guy. One of those kind of characters that gets lost in the mix. Nan Nan, the territory of Dynam. Yeah, I think we are. It's going to be our goal. Right. If we do this, who else is going to kick off? I guess we will find out. If it's France, we may have problems. So let's save before we do this. Right. We would quite like Hanoi, please. Who's with me? Apart from Luxembourg and Germany. The modern Prince Bernhard is the owner of the Zandvoort circuit. Nice. Some depleted goldfields. Some organised sports. Right, nobody's coming in so far, so I think it's time for us to mobilise. Watch us absolutely fuck up this invasion. Cambodia sides with Dynam. Cambodia. Hi. How are you doing? Have you considered becoming a Dutch protectorate? Do we conquer this? Or do we turn them into a like we could just puppet them. Direct rule from The Hague. I mean, we could. What's the benefits? I mean, direct rule means direct rule. Adding them to our Dutch Empire essentially forces them into our market, which means they're going to be offering their goods out to us and consuming their goods in. So we will suddenly get access to all of that maxed out stuff there. I kind of feel like we might be better off just turning them into a colony. I do have a lot of tobacco. Thing is, it's more territory that's going to have a lot of radicals. Because for some inexplicable reason, the Belgians are still being chippy. Can't really understand why. I mean, it's relatively low infamy. If we make them a puppet... Oh, we can only puppet Dynam anyway. Oh, a Cambodia, like a vassally thing. I won't primer it. Liu Prabang, who new player, who dis? Oh, hi. Oh, Dave's got some mates now. I mean, like, what's the population? Oh, reasonable population. I mean, that's worth taking. Interesting. We can't prime that because they're not a leader or one of their subjects. I feel like that was a bad call on their part. Not convinced that was a smart move. Unfortunate. Netherlands gets healthcare tax while public health laws being enacted. Yeah, okay. I mean, the French are paying for it. Well. Damn, those industrialists really don't want a healthcare system, do they? Yeah, gold being depleted is the best event. It does unlock gold mines. I mean, it's a pain in the arse if you're small. And you can't immediately build the gold mine and you're relying on it. But generally speaking, it's pretty useful. So this is the new system for this. So I wonder if this is going to fire. Meanwhile, can you invade Tonkin Bay for us? That's always gone well in the past. To be fair, actually, the invasion of Tonkin Bay did go very well. The main issue was fucking MacArthur not believing in the Chinese when the Chinese said, how about you stay a bit further away from our border, please? Good morning, Scream Twitch. I do like these as new events around this. It's a bit more interactive now when you start to get revolt movements. MacArthur was an empty. Yeah, I am thinking of Korea. You're absolutely right. Look, I'm tired. I mean, we will back off on this if it looks like we're not going to get it through. Oh, naval battle. It's all going a bit les mis. Yeah, this is much better than it just slowly ticking up. Right, that failed. I think we're going to stop trying. I don't think anyone gets annoyed if we go charity hospitals. Swedes want a trade agreement? Yes, please. Ugh. How do they have 78 fucking units? How's that fucking allowed? We might not win this war, you know. Oh, hang on. Shouldn't we invade Cambodia? Go full Kissinger. Because can't only the isn't there that, is there still that ridiculous thing that only the nation only the nation you're invading can defend against the invasion? Because didn't we discover that trying to help out someone else? So basically, we'd be better off using the man baby and his army here to invade Cambodia. Because once we're ashore, everyone just can team over. Let's give it a try. Yeah, it's quite incredible that Kissinger is still not dead. Let's see if our theory holds. Minus 530 euro. Yeah, we're having to gently persuade the Belgians, or the people formerly known as the Belgians, that they really should consider themselves Dutch. It turns out that's quite expensive. On the plus side, we've got French subsidies for exactly the same amount of time as it takes us to get them on board with what we're up to. So that's a bit healthier. Lads, no. Other way, lads. Lads. Don't be giving me the bad rolls, lads. Give over. Once we can get ashore, the Germans will show up. Whether they'll show up fast enough is another question, but... Excellent hat. Yeah, we're probably going to lose this, you know. Does Bureau hurt fighting ability? I don't think so. I mean, I'm pretty certain it doesn't. It just screws your tax. Yeah, and like we're about to max out on our money anyway. Hey, Germany. You want to come and get ashore there? Yeah, we're basically using France to subsidise making Belgium Dutch. Oh, this is gonna suck hard. This is all because it can't do fucking fronts properly. Oh my god, this game sucks sometimes. Well, it's not even border gore. Like, it's because it just sucks at assigning fronts. Like, we've just been knocked out of there. For no reason. Like, purely because it decided to assign us to it decided that was 2 fronts. And now it's decided that that is occupied by Dynam. Okay, I'm going to load this, I think, because this is just pointless. I don't mind losing. I hate losing because the fucking game craps out in stupid ways. Yeah, screw that. They really, really, really need to sort that out. Like, I don't dislike the front system. I think it's actually pretty decent. They said they had. I mean, well, you can very clearly see what my response to that would be. I would give them a big fat, that is definitely not sorted out. Maybe it should allow you to draw fronts like in Hoi 4. Yeah, I mean, yeah, drawing fronts would do it. I mean, to be honest, the main issue we've got as well is we're only really running 2 armies, and one of them is a regional army. Like, we have 56 regular units, and we could really do with actually double that, let's be honest. I think it just needs more sensible front recognition. Exactly, like, like, for example, the main issue in that one was the AI decided, because it immediately split into two fronts after the invasion, it then decided that the one we'd want to defend is the one that doesn't have the port. The other thing it should allow you to do is much faster, like, because there's no ability for me to say, right, I need to split that army in half right now and flip it onto 2 different fronts. But yeah, realistically, we should focus on exploiting all of this massive wealth we've got from France. Now, that was interestingly what triggered us last time. I presume that the industrialists are just close enough that if they get a -2, they're going to go into revolt. What we could do is see if there are any agitators around. So he would increase the strength of the intelligentsia. We've still got Louis hanging around. I see we still have the naked activists problem, just running around with all their bits out. Stefan Leisler is a demagogue. He's a rural folk demagogue who would start a movement to enact restricted child labour, which I'm not against. We could invite Giuseppe Garibaldi over. At least he's wearing clothes. Not running around with his bits out. Let's see if we get health through. And if we do, we might see if Garibaldi wants to bring his biscuits our way. Anything that's on this should be protected as well. We're doing well on services. We're almost all right on iron now as well. Steel's not bad. Oh, we just got rubber in Dutch Guyana. Our sulfur mines are going down. Then we're going big on coal and iron. Yeah, I think we let the construction queue run through. Am I ready for free trade? I'm not sure I want free trade. Like, I feel like we want to be somewhat protectionist. Like, I think we want to be more protectionist. Landowners lose strength. Landowners are tiny anyway. So we might as well back them. Makes them a bit happier. What are you short on? Because that's probably not helping. It's the opium, isn't it? Who's trying to use opium? No one should be trying to use opium. We don't have any. Stop trying to use opium. Right, well, gradually, the lowlanders are starting to remember why they're here. We've got an agitator supporting, nakedly supporting Presidential Republic. Might be pop demand. No, I'm pretty certain it was just because we've got it on the... Or there will be pop demand for it, I'm sure, but I think it was also just because we had inherited the Belgian army and the Belgian army was trying to use it. We could do with producing more engines. I'm pretty certain we do have some engine production. What are the private builders up to? Oh, of course they're trying to build a fucking arts academy. Because why wouldn't they be trying to build an arts academy? Holland gets banquet campaigns there. Plus 10 universal political strength. Plus 15% strength from wealth. And someone gets grifter. Let's not go handing out grifter. No, I'm not joining Germany's. Fix the fucking music bug. Like, why? Why you do this to me? We are very short. Very short on wood. Really nice to go up one. How are we looking on hardwood? No, we actually have a hardwood shortage as well. Apparently we need more shipbuilding industry. See, coal mines, I don't mind you building. How are we doing on our government construction? Okay, yeah, we're getting there now. We're getting there, chat. We are getting there. Yeah, we have a massive motor industry shortage. Getting better on other things. The coal shortage should be helped by what we're building. How much longer on the war, reps? 3 years. This lasts for 5 years, don't they? The Dutch dream. All that glitters is not gold. Yeah, France is, and they're getting better. They were in a lot more turmoil a while back. What government do they have? They are a constitutional monarchy under King Ferdinand Philippe d'Orléans. Pretty reasonable cash reserve now. Fucking Arts Academy. Why on earth are you doing that? It's like they're Belgian. They don't need art. They don't know what it is. I'll try and put mayonnaise on it and eat it. Sometimes it seems to... I think the main issue is it doesn't seem to be very good at working out where to build. So what I see a fair bit is like this, like it doesn't seem to take into account availability of population very well. That's been my experience anyway. Like arms industries in Gelra is useful. When you look at how many people we've got in Gelra, less useful. Many of the governments seem to have got a cold. I will take the hit to success chance. Do we need to port up some of the colonies? I think we're all right at the moment. I don't want to sell us some wood. No. Holy crap, we're actually losing money. We are losing money, chap, somehow. What's that symbol? Does that mean there's agitators at work? Revolution brewing? I'm legit not sure what that symbol means. Revolution from church devout, maybe. Yeah, it could be. Well, revolt it certainly was. France is having a liberal revolt. They want to be a republic. President Abel Jamay. Time to steal. Yeah, Paris is not going to do well there. I mean, that bit of lowlands is rightfully Dutch. You could argue Picardy is the Low Counties. What happens if you declare on a revolt? I've never tried it. Can you declare on revolts? You piss them off. I mean, that goes without saying. I don't even know if you can. Cannot target civil war countries for diplomatic plays. Oh, that's cool. That makes sense. Because that would make it way too easy to yoink territory when someone's in trouble. The annoying thing is this has fucked our subsidies, because it's this bit of France that's still paying us subsidies, not this bit. That's why your money is tanked. They no longer have to pay you due to civil war. Well, I think they kind of do have to pay me. No, I don't think they are paying me. Because it would show up here as a Diplo payment, wouldn't it? That's surprisingly good news. That means we'll break even. Oh no, look, we are still getting 31k, but we were getting 80k off them before. On the plus side, Russia, I think, has just saved France's arse. Why is that good news? It would have been good news if I hadn't if that wasn't that, because it would have meant that when we do get rid of that, we'd be better off than I suspected. Essentially, we've got 24k in unrealized taxes. So that's going to roughly offset what we lose in the diplomatic pact. Now, at the same time, we are running very low taxes at the moment. We do that, we get a little bit more money, but as you can see, it's not huge. Could theoretically knock some of the consumption taxes down, but... Wait, we got to drafting. Russia abandoned their support. Damn, France, what did you say to Russia? Yeah, don't tax grain, guys. Friends don't let friends tax grain. Right, once we get these down, that's good. I'm going to cancel that because that's previous construction, and we'd rather build it when we know it's not disruptive area. I mean, France has clearly decided that they like what we're up to, because that's why they're using our colours. Yeah, I think this is RIP France because of the Russians abandoning them. And it's going to be a very short war. Give me my iron mines. And then we can have a look at what we're actually building. I'm guessing... Right, place your bets, chat. But I am thinking... What will France be? I reckon Presidential Republic. Any other suggestions? What do other people think? Give me some ideas before I unpause. Is Napoleonic Republic a thing? If Napoleon was leading it, maybe. I think your likely outcomes are either Presidential Republic, Commune most likely. We could go Emperor Napoleon, but I think it's unlikely. And we'll take constitutional. We'll go Parliament. There we go. Make your predictions. Spend your channel points. Place your bets. Don't see any naked small Corsican agitators. And he's a naked French agitator. Right. So, France can't really see them winning that. An ultimatum. Yeah, I don't mind the armed forces being more popular, to be honest. I mean, that front's about to collapse. That one is gone. Pretty much, one assumes. Paris is... They are on the outskirts of Paris, chap. They are fighting around the Eiffel Tower. Intense fighting around the Eiffel Tower. Yeah, good luck getting my Napoleon to wear a hat. Still suspicious of being stroked. How are you lot doing anyway? 29 months. Nice. Getting there. And then the Belgians will remember. The game might crash. That's also an option. Game, please. Game. Game. Get some F's in chat for game. No, it's not a lager. It's not a lager, chat. Oh, apathy sloth in the right direction. It is an IPA of some kind. What kind of IPA is it? Also, we should have a look at what our predictions came up with. 77% of you think they're going Parliament. 17% think Emperor Napoleon. 2% have gone for Commune. And Presidential Republic, 5%. We will see. What you gonna do, France? Your real guess is constitutional monarchy. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, we could go presidential republic. This naked guy here says we should go presidential republic. And everyone knows that if there's a naked guy running around telling you should do something, you should obviously do it. Look at this weirdness, chat. We're about to actually complete our building queue. Is Luxembourg next? Luxembourg is already... a big fan of ours. Luxembourg is our... puppet, I'd like to say. They're an absolute Grand Duchy, an intelligentsia leader. They're in a personal union. They're a personal union with us. Which means I don't think we can integrate them. I might start a fresh game off stream this evening and see if the nakedness bug goes away. Like, I wonder if that is specifically due to me, there being a couple of patches in and me loading an old save, or not. Oh, oh, oh. Well, it says French Republic. It is a presidential elective republic. It is a presidential republic, chat. So you know when I said, before I did the prediction poll, that I strongly suspect it was being a presidential republic, and only 5% of you decided to believe your streamer? Well, those 5%, your faith has been repaid. Have some cookies. Why is it not based in Paris? capitaled on Lyon. That is interesting. Lyon was the capital of the revolt, and revolt annexes normal France. Yeah, you'd think they'd have a thing that would kick it in, though, to move the capital back. Unless it will move back anyway. But I suspect not. Doesn't look to me like they're very rich. Because they're only paying us 18k, so they're not doing very well financially. New France likes me. Does it? They're 10 million of debt. New France does like me. They are protective of us. See, look, sometimes this works out. This is kind of what we want. Right. We need to think about what we're doing here. So this is going to pop back into the positive, I think, when we fully integrate. So we are in a position where we can genuinely think about what we build. We are still massively short on coal. Bunch of which we're trading away. We are researching dynamite, though. That'll help massively with that. What that is going to mean is chem plants are suddenly going to become a lot more important for us. I'm already short on... We have evened out our sulfur usage, which is good. We still need sources of sulfur. I mean, we could try and invade Brunei. We can barracks up and try Cambodia again. We could barracks up. What I'd kind of want to do is sort out our munitions so we can do better troops. Engines are really expensive. Steel... We're still short on tools. Is that just because everyone's fucking stealing our tools production? Ugh. I mean, they're doing alright on stuff. Tobacco is a bit expensive, but... Wood is an issue. We are very short on wood. We're going to need lead for munitions, aren't we? How long on dynamite? 3 years. Jesus. Dynaboom fixes your lead sulfur coal issues. It certainly helps. I think we want more chem plants. Which then means we kind of need more sulfur. Go chem or go home. Maybe we try and make core living goods cheaper to get the radicals down. That should drop naturally anyway. Don't forget, one of the big reasons we got so many radicals is because of conquest. And that's on voting now. They're building semi-decent stuff. Got a lot of unemployed around here. We could slam down double the logging industry. That would be quicker than chem plants. What we should also do is work out where our authority's going. Because we might want to ditch that. We don't need that down there anymore. But we do want that wherever the hell we're building. Get the construction efficiency back up. Let's go big on logging first. We did get a new ruler. We did! Massively disliked. He's interested in the evangelical church, and he's a pacifist. Chat, is it time for a presidential republic? Do we finally have to listen to the naked guy? It might be time. Let me ping up a poll. I don't know what the Dutch is for Vive la Revolution. Oh, chemical bleaching, nice. That gives us paper bleaching, which is good. Okay. Lang live the revolution. See, that's just made up. That's just... That's like when someone's pretending that something's a language. Now the problem is when I've got the poll thing open, I can't actually see what anyone's saying, so... to watch my own stream. Right, let's get this poll up. Okay, 5-minute poll. Go. Get your votes in. Is it time? Is it time for us to go full Republic? We could well do. That would solve us out. If we were going to, we would probably want to get we might be able to get an agitator in that would help with that. He would help naked guy. Like, any interesting agitators that go for that? Alright, so he's one of them agitating for it. This naked guy is also well up for it. This naked guy is well up for it. Naked dudes really love presidential republics. Giuseppe Mazzini. Paul Dahlman. It's another naked dude who's well up for it. Lot of naked dudes up for this. Lot of naked dudes big on presidential republics, I think. Blanqui. There's Blanqui on the list. Oh yeah, look at him being all naked there. I don't remember him being that naked in real life. Wasn't he one of the French dudes? French revolutionaries. 1850s-ish. My French revolutionary knowledge is not phenomenal. I think he was. He's one of our real history ones, wasn't he? Let's see if naked Blanqui is up for it. Given that Death to Kings is currently running with 92% of the vote. Let's just go with that, shall we? This will radicalize the armed forces, the evangelical church, and the landowners. Nothing could possibly go wrong with this, chat. France is going to war, I think. French are going to war in North Africa. Always ends well. Railways, lead mines, textiles, tea. Yep, that's alright. Yep, we are pissing off all the people with guns. That should definitely work out fine for us. I foresee no issues here. $18 months. My main goal, by the way, before we finish this stream, because we probably won't pick this save up again post Australia, is I damn well want to have incorporated the Belgians before we finish. Fun histofact: the French accidentally conquered Algeria, and they invaded to influence a political campaign, and the invasion worked even though the political campaign moved on. We've all done it. An election in 164 days. So we're making 18k off diplomatic pacts. Unrealised taxes is going to do us fine there. Here we go. They're kicking off in Eindhoven. Prussia is siding with Prussia. Prussia will do that. Are we going to hold out here? Because that's critical. The military are not happy about this, chap. Now that should instantly go to drafting. So let's see what happens. Right, so one tick gives us 25%. We can knock it back down again by 10. Now the election might actually stuff this, because a group that's in revolt can't be in government. So that's not helping us. I wonder why we were going quite slow. So this should tick to drafting. Bolt their temples shut and arrest clerks who resist. Clerics, rather. Now, I don't think we're going to get this through before this election. Hope for peace, but plan for war. Do not quote laws to those who hold swords. Well. So we basically get about a quarter tick for half progress on that. So Patriotic Party can't join the government anyway because they're in open revolt. So that is basically as legitimate as we can make our government. Yeah, so we'd need to somehow hold this off. Attempt on the life of the king has killed many but spared our ruler. We're going to get revolution, chat. That's not useful. Can't get rid of him because they're insurrectionary. Suspect this is going to come down to which way the Germans jump. Also, we are losing a frightening amount of money. Nine months. 9 months. Oh, 95. It's going to kick off. It's going to kick off next tick. Dynamite is unlocked. Where you at, Miss Dynamite? Right, let's see if our naked dudes... And of course the aristos are busy building art fucking academies again. Lads, can you just not? We managed to get a few more barracks down. Napoleon has marched out. I presume he has decided that revolt is in the air. Okay, let's see what the damage is. I think we can win this. Thing is, we've got the Germans. We may have a bureaucracy deficit. Predicted revenue, none. We have 100% tax waste. We are not collecting any taxes. There are no taxes being collected here. We don't do taxes in this country. Tax-free month, yeah. Right. What do we want? I mean, baking powder is spreading. We're still on 4 years for anything on this track. 4 years on those. Could go ironclads. 3 years, that's 10% minting, which is actually quite good for us. We go pan-nationalism. Right. We need a new general. I'm not going to recruit from the people who are in open revolt against me. He's a lieutenant general. They got a navy. How did they get a navy? Oh, it's all our navy up here. That's annoying. We got this, chat. We got this. Yeah, what are your credentials for being a general? Like fighting. For me or against me? Like fighting. Ah, we got this. We got this. We're going to end up in debt, but that's fine. We're only 5 months from finally dealing with the Belgians, so... Oh, fuck you, Great Britain. Fuck you. What happened to you fucking protectiveness, France? I mean, the thing is, we've still got the Germans, and the English have to land. Yeah, the revolt got the navy, which is not helpful. Essentially, though, if we can blitzkrieg the shit out of this, we'll be fine. Because the English are coming, but they might not get here fast enough. Give over. There's the English. Let's get the conscripts involved, lads. The Belgians are at it. 8 weeks from fucking being done. The perfidious Belgians. Germans are smashing the British now. That's annoying. That's super annoying. Because I bet you this isn't going to complete now. Right, we are winning. So how much border gold do we have? Fair bit. We're winning now. I know it doesn't look like it, but we are going to win. Hello, Napoleon. Someone say revolution. Because we're winning there. Oh, the British are fighting back, but they are going to lose. Maybe do some fucking fighting on this front, yeah? We got an achievement for that. How are you losing? It's the fucking British. Oh, look, we got a new flag. New flag just dropped. Wait, what? Weren't we already at war with them? Or was that still going on? Was that what it was? I mean, that's going to crush that pretty quickly. Which will allow us to focus back on this one. Crush the Flems. Crush them. Salt their lands. Spit out the phlegm. Can you not? Could you possibly go to a different front? Problem is, there's an ongoing battle, so I don't think I can. Basically, once that's beaten, I can. Crush them. Crush these rebellious, perfidious rebels. I mean, they still think they can win. It's not happening, lads. Even with the help of perfidious Albion. If an occupation should lead to surrender, it kinda should. Crush Flemish succession. Come on, boys. You have nothing left. Nothing. Freedom, equality and brotherhood. The intelligentsia, under the leadership of Hugo Schimmelpenninck van der Oy, have ushered in an era of liberal politics that promises a freer society where all citizens have a part to play in the political process. Right. Still losing a lot of money. How are we still that low? Oh, you little shits. Fuck you, Flemland. We were so close. But we really shouldn't be that far in bureaucracy deficit. I suppose we are. Rename to little shits. I don't think you can rename stuff on this. They haven't added the ability to rename stuff yet. Right, we are wasting a lot of tax. That have fucked with all our buildings as well. Right. So we are on standardized filing. I'm just surprised we have that much of a deficit. To be fair, we do only have 3 government buildings here. Right, 3 are producing 198. So we take that up to another 5. Maybe don't build them in the place that recently rebelled. So how about you pull that one up because you're already working on it, and that one up. Hopefully won't be necessary. I mean, to be fair, we did YOLO Presidential Republic. So we get these down, that will sort that out. That's pissed me right off, though. Alexander van Swieten is our president. Decent government. Kick out the rural folk. State atheism. Barely losing any money at all now. Now, granted, we're still making 29k of diplomatic tax. We've unrealised tax of 38k. Did they demolish all of their fucking construction? That probably isn't helping us. Or did they just flip a bunch of it off of... Yeah, they flipped a bunch of it off of iron frame buildings. And maybe demolished a bunch as well. Because they're idiots. That trade might actually be the tribute at this point. We might have lost all of our French money. So we might be alright. I mean, basically they'll have fucked with all of the stuff we had built here. Gera was our mining area anyway. Why aren't you employing anyone? Is paper really not producing for us? And that wood shortage is really kicking in, isn't it? Yeah, I think wages are the problem. I'm pissed off because essentially I think we push them to simple forest. No, we want sawmills. I think we go prioritize softwood there. Because I think that will help. We are having sulfur problems again. Yeah, we are back into surplus territory. Which means I'm going to do that. In fact, I'm going to do that. because we've still got more taxation capacity to come. Now, partly it's because we've got less construction than we had. I think they must have dumped down a whole bunch of construction. Yeah, look, we've got no construction sector in Gelra, and we had a bunch before. On the plus side, we have a larger army now. We are not, of course. We're no longer in personal union with Luxembourg. Are they independent? Nice monocle. They're independent. How we never lost a revolt. We went presidential. You can't be in a personal union when you're a presidential republic. Right, to finish this off, let's see what happens if we try and do a return state. We know Germany's going to help us. I bet you Britain sides with the with Luxembourg. Austria might go the other way. Yeah, Austria. Tell you what, Germany, if you handle Austria, we'll handle Luxembourg. How does that sound? Let's split the effort. We'll deal with Luxembourg, you deal with Austria. So you can another war. Good question. Oh, you know what would help us massively? Back that fucking trade agreement. Yeah, that's a bit of an improvement. Shame they don't want our defensive pact back yet, but we can work on that. I want to conquer Wallonia. Is Britain at war? That will help us if they are. Yeah, they're going after Jaipur. Or helping Jaipur, one or the other. Right. I'm reasonably certain that we can win this battle. I think. It's looking good. Looking good, chat. They may well be camouflaged, but it's still only one of them. Right, we should probably go help out the Germans. What are the Allies doing? It'd be handy to know if they're trying to advance or defend. Right, we definitely can afford to get some more construction back again. Maybe not put it there. We basically have no spare population in there. Fucking Flanders is where this population is. So we can put some here. Should have tried demanding Venice. I'm not sure we'd have been able to take any states. Probably got war reps off them. I mean, the Austrians are getting smashed. Eat it, Austria. It's our gold mines that are really making us the money. There we go. So annoying that we didn't get Flanders. $5 years of integration now and we'd get that. At least the incorporate cost has dropped. No, it's back up to what it was originally. But, you know, I think overall we can consider that a pretty successful run. I mean, it's 1870. We have fully conquered all of the rightful bits of Netherlands. I think if we were carrying on again, we'd probably maybe go after Argentina. At some point, probably go after the French lowlands just to round it off. It just makes the border just that little bit nicer. The Dominion's fractured. Oh, yeah, look. We've got Australia on the map now. Nice to see Canada up. I presume we've got a British Raj still. Yeah, we've still got a British Raj. Cape Colony. Great Britain doing bits over here. Did New Zealand get free? No, still Australia. I think United Tribes tried it and failed. Hello, Napoleon. You come to say goodbye to people. Hello. Well, I think we will leave it there. I think that was a reasonably, apart from some frustrations over fronts, the odd bit of reloading, which I think is pretty much necessary in this game at the moment. Pretty successful run.